Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Austin Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Utah Utes, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Utes will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oregon's offense will get the ball first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So Utah's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Back to throw, it's Dampier. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He's got his man across the middle. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. They get to him as he throws. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. To the air. It's it's Dampier. Here's a heat. Fires downfield. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Benson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Trying to set up the screen.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Utes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. He might want another play. It's a reverse. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Ducks will call on their punt team. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Quick strike complete. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. On the run, it's Parker. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Utes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. South Carolina somehow, some way, found a way there in Columbia and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and...
Oh, he's got some space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Well, the defense knew they had a huge challenge coming into this one. This running back, one of the top 10 in the nation right now in rushing yards. They're going to have to load the box defensively, and they're going to have to get a lot of hats to the football because he is not easy to bring down.
The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Moore to the air. Right on the money. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Handoff to the lone back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They think there's room to run to the right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here's the pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And it's no good. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
From the gun, the running back has it. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. This is a designed run. Got enough for the first. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Parker. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Quickly to the tight end. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. Touchdown, Utah! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Moore will throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Benson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Gonna look downfield again. The screen, he's got wheels. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. finding open areas. Powers through the defender. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Utes will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll leave it with him. Still running at the 35. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Hughes. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Got it behind the line. It's Whittington. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Splits the uprights. Good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Dampier. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
The Ducks will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Takes the handoff, it's Rutgers. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
And they can't make the play on third down. And the Utes send out the punt unit. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Catch in the middle. It's Bryant. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Moore to the air. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bentley. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. On the ground, it's Parker. Fighting off the defender. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Utes can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear your... Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
And the Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Grab behind the line. It's Bentley. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. through the air. It's Dampier. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets a block, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Bryant. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Oregon was dominant last season until the Ducks ran into that Ohio State juggernaut in the Rose Bowl, and that left Oregon still in search of its long-awaited first national title.
Well, Dan Lanning has built this thing into a national championship contender. He's done it in the trenches. But I'm curious to see what they do at quarterback and how that position plays out. Dylan Gabriel exhausted his 17th year of eligibility finally last year, David. So that's where my eyes are at.
He did, no doubt about it. He was around for a long time, but I think it's more the excitement with Lanning and continuing to bring in high recruiting classes, but breaking through and getting that first national title. They're on the precipice. Is this the year?
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Gets the back moving. Moore will throw. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On second and goal, he gets another chance. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be turning it on. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The power of Austin Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Utes will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Moore to the air. Sets up the screen. Shakes off the defender. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Utes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to run for it. Can't get him to the ground. He did not make it, a stone wall on third down. And the Utes line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He's in open space downfield. Stumbled to the ground. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Moore will throw. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on second down for this offense. Unloads to the right. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Ducks decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Red pass, it's complete. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Utes will call on their punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Catch in the middle, it's Bryant.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll run the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Ducks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the move, it's Whittington. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Ducks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Man, let's not make football hard. Quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up second down.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The give on the counter. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. It's a draw. Got the first down. Looking for more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Utes have this offense rolling. Rides to back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. Fights off the defender.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Got his man downfield. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Bringing the heat. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Clemens. And he's knocked down. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He wants to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Moore to the air. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Under fire. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
These offenses, sometimes when they get pressed and they know they got to go fast and they got to put points on the boards, sometimes they get a little bit reckless, and they do right here. They give up the safety. Now down multiple possessions and kicking off. The chances of them winning just went way downhill.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Utes will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it along the sideline. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, you're down 2 possessions. The defense knows you're going to take shots, so it's not going to be easy. But how about that explosive play and a 50-50 ball? Guy comes down with it, and that is perfect. You've got to score quick and get the ball back quickly here to win this game.
Working that left side. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks are in the hurry up. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Moore will throw. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He's looking to pass. Here comes the heat. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense trying to take it back. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Shadow of the goalpost looming. 1st and 10 from their own 1, just looking for breathing room. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gonna run it, it's Parker. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Right back to it. Plows through the defense. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Got a little space. And the Ducks with a golden opportunity, but the key to the drill is turn it into points. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the grab, it's Moore.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He'll do it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Moore to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bryant.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking left. He caught it. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Rush is on him. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Motion from the back. Moore will throw. Got the quick pass. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Hughes. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at 1 loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it for good.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.